Yeah, speaking of the Browns, Rich, our buddy Andrew Siciliano, Browns radio voice, tweeted out a few minutes ago that the Browns have met with both Shador Sanders and Cam Ward this morning.
It makes sense. Yeah, it makes total sense. I mean, they're going to meet with all of them, but the key thing with them is what's happening with Myles Garrett, and what happens when Myles gets impatient with the we don't have any plans, we don't intend right now, all the conditional phrasing you hear from Andrew Berry when it comes to their plans to trade or not trade them. What happens when Myles Garrett gets antsy? Does he make more of an interview round? Does he become a little bit more vocal? All I know is in the short term, last night, Myles Garrett was at the Lakers Mavericks game in Los Angeles. He was in fact there. I did not see him, but I know he was there. And although he was up at a suite, he wasn't down on last night's Celebrity Row was a little light. I'll be honest with you.
I'm surprised.
I know. I thought it would be pretty heavy. I saw Jack's Kids. I saw Cuban. Nobody else. Just the usual suspects.
Yeah, I saw Lou Adler in his seats.
Lou Adler was there. The usual suspects. The guy you call if you get in an accident was there.
Jacob Irani.
He was there from Los Angeles. Also, Kareem was there.
Oh, yep.
I did see him. I'm kind of burying the lead. The top two scorers in the history of the NBA were in the building last night. Who else can I tell you about? Oh, yeah. Luka wasn't the only one dropping dimes. Kurt Ramos's kid had a dime right next to him. What else?
I like your stuff.
Yeah. So Luka had a triple-double. LeBron had a double-double, and Kurt's kid had just had a double.
Hey, Rich, Kevin Stefanski just spoke.
Is this on?
Yeah, I know you're name dropping, but Kevin Stefanski just spoke about Myles Garrett. Let's just listen to the sound.
Oh, okay.
I think the world of Myles. I understand the business of football, and I understand these things happen from time to time. But I expect Myles on our team this year, next year, the year after that, and so on. He's part of the present. He's a part of the future.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my.
Do you have Jay Felly? Can you give me what were they really thinking? Can you give me that?
Wow.
I always love doing that when it comes to a coach. Don't mean
What were they really
there
thinking?
You go. Very good. Look at you right on it. Okay, here's what he's really thinking. Kevin Stefanski, 2-time coach of the year. This is what he was really thinking. You really think I want Myles Garrett traded? Do you also think I have any control over the situation? Of course I have no control over the situation. This is just me using this microphone and using you folks in the media to let Myles know I love him. I don't want him going anywhere. And this is me telling Andrew Berry, I don't want him going anywhere. Fix this thing. Can you fix this thing, Andrew? Can you fix this thing? With my guy, our guy? Of course not. I don't want him going anywhere, but unfortunately I can't control any of this stuff. Did I really want Deshaun Watson's Achilles to bust? And did I want him to be a bust almost pretty much before all that? Of course I didn't. I'm a 2-time coach of the year. I know what I'm doing here. I need a pass rush. I need to win, and I want to win. I have no control over it. So next question. That's what it was.
Yeah, but there's nothing worse than an unhappy player, Rich, and you know that. So.
No, I know that. But what are they going to do? Listen, the guy's 29 years old. He's at the top of his game. He knows he's got 3 or 4 years maybe at the top of his game left, potentially. He probably knows his body better than anyone else. He also went to the Pro Bowl. He was hanging out with everybody who's just coming off of great playoff seasons. He also got a taste of it last year. He saw what was going on with Joe Flacco 2 years ago, and even that went bust. And he knows that this coming year, Deshaun is out. Who's going to be coming in? And who's going to be drafted? And are they rebuilding again? And whatever answers he got at the end of the season certainly weren't enough for him. So the Browns are in a complete rock and a hard place, and that is exactly what's informing what's going to be done at the number 2 overall selection.
Mm-hmm.
So again, last year's draft was rookie quarterbacks. We knew a ton were going to be taken. The only question was how many to start the draft. And then we knew Marvin Harrison Jr. was available with Malik Neighbors. So you knew there were top flight wide receivers and quarterback faces of franchises, future faces of franchises galore. This year, you're wondering if the top quarterbacks would even crack the top 10 from last year's draft. The top wide receivers are not in the neighborhood of Malik Neighbors and Marvin Harrison Jr. And free agency plays a massive role in what somebody's going to do first overall, second overall, potentially third overall if the Giants jump in and decide that they're going to go with a free agent. And then which free agent is going to sign and then wind up being this year's Kirk Cousins, finding out on draft night that a rookie's coming anyway. I think that's the setup to the combine coverage and the draft with yards.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show live weekdays from 12 to 3 p.m. Eastern on Roku Sports Channel in the U.S. Search Rich Eisen Show on your Roku device for daily replays.